Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol APPS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame, think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This one was all over the place today with not only the volume, but obviously the price action was just very volatile. I guess that's pretty much the one word to summarize things. But I want to get things updated here as we go into the final couple days of the week, as there's some pretty interesting things going on here. The first thing that really stands out to me, right when I pulled up the chart, was kind of a in regards to this right here at these lows, which have done a pretty good job of holding right here around $1.60. Now, it could be argued that the breakdown has already started. I mean, right here, you can see some history right there of ultimately acting as support. And now right here, you can see after the pullback from the highs, this is kind of where the prices slowed down a bit. And this is what's bringing up the question, and by no means is this some sort of like secret discovery on my part. Anybody that uses charts is going to be wondering the same thing. But that is, is this truly a breakdown, or is the price still kind of going to get stuck up in this, range of supports? Because remember, supports, resistance levels are not exact specific prices. They do have a range element associated with it. So from that perspective, I mean, it's still definitely within the range of $1.60. Now, if this is the start of something bigger, then yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room for it to fall. So I mean, this is a situation where if you are going long, then you better have stop losses and honor those stop losses, because things could get nasty for you in a hurry. But in the event this is actually some sort of bottom and the price starts to head back up, then yeah, you could have a nice little trade on your hands. Now, in the event it does start to bounce, this is where I want to talk about levels of resistance, and really the main level going into tomorrow is going to be the combination of those two lines right there, both very famous in the world of charts. The purple line is the 50-period moving average. The pink line is the 200-period moving average. And even if you have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of both of those. So that's definitely going to be the key level to watch on any sort of bounce to the upside. But priority number one by far is not the bounce. It's all about that question. Is this the start of a bigger breakdown where the bears are going to come back with quite a bit of force tomorrow? Or is this kind of range going to hold up as support and then create a nice little bounce opportunity here? Because yeah, there's no doubt about it. The chart has already shown us it can bounce from that area like it did right here. So is that going to happen again? We shall see. But this is definitely one of those setups where if you don't know how to monitor risk, control risk, analyze risk, honor risk, all that sort of good stuff, then yeah, you should definitely not be touching things like, well, you shouldn't even be trading in the first place, but that's a whole nother discussion. So my point, be very risk conscientious with this because it could turn out nicely, but you don't want things to spin out of control on you. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.